Jasmine, and I'll be doing my practitioner presentation on Mike Boyle. So to give a bit of background about Mike Boyle, he did his bachelor's in science at Springfield College in 1981. Then he did his master's at Springfield College in athletic training in 1982. Immediately after graduating from Springfield College, he went to Boston University to be the assistant athletic trainer. However, after 6 months of being the athletic trainer, he decided he hated it and he was more interested in the small but more interesting strength and conditioning room a few feet over. So he decided to quit his paid job and become an unpaid volunteer strength and conditioning coach. He went on to do this from 1983 to 1997. And then he was also the ice hockey strength coach from 1983 to 2008. While at Boston University, he was also the Boston Bruins strength coach from 1991 to 1999. And then in 1996, he decided to open his own gym called the Mike Boyle Strength and Conditioning Facility. A few of his accomplishments. So an interesting fact is that Mike Boyle is only certified as an athletic trainer. However, he does have over 30 years in the strength conditioning field. He's released 3 books. He released his first edition of his functional training for sports in 2003. Then in 2010, he released his advances in functional training. And then in 2016, he released his functional training in sports second edition. Another accomplishment is that in the 2010 Men's Health magazine, he was named the top 10 gym of all time. And then for sports, in 1998 and in 2014, he was a strength coach for the USA women's ice hockey during their gold and silver medalists. During 2013, he was also appointed the head strength coach for the Boston Red Sox during their World Series win. What Mike Boyle is known for. So from what I've collected, he's known for 2 things. The first thing he's known for is how he revolutionized hockey back in the 80s and continues to do so now. An interesting fact about Mike Boyle is that he never played hockey. He played football at Spring College, and none of his parents played hockey. His father was baseball and basketball. However, when he decided to become a volunteer strength coach, he also took on hockey. And one thing he noticed one summer workout is when he tested his athletes, the athletes that were the #1 on the ice rink were very low in their aerobic capacity, and the athletes who were at the bottom of the barrel, not the best, were exceptional at their aerobic capacity. Now he decided, instead of building up the aerobic capacity of his star athletes, he decided to take his not so star athletes and transition them into more strength and power based. This was very revolutionizing in ice hockey because these athletes went on to become a part of the USA national hockey team. So from then on out, he's been known as the hockey strength conditioning guy, or just Boston ice hockey strength conditioning guy. Also, another thing about Mike Boyle is that he was one of the first strength coaches to transition into NFL combine specific training. So instead of having collegiate football athletes just go into the NFL combine without any specific training, he decided that they should train for each specific individual aspect. The second thing that Mike Boyle is known for is more in his later years, and that's for his mentorship. So he has 1 certified functional strength coach, so you can become a specialist. And then he also has an online website for programming, which is called MSBC Thrive. Another thing is his internship program. So currently Mike Boyle has over 10 interns at his facility in Massachusetts. And over the years since he opened in 1997, he's had over 30 strength coaches who have gone on to be very successful in the strength conditioning field. A specialty of Mike Boyle is his consultations. So on an individual level, Mike Boyle has had consultations for MLB athletes, NFL athletes, USA soccer athletes such as Mia Hamm, international athletes like Daniel Sturridge, who plays soccer in the Premier League in England, and also NHL athletes. On a more local level, in his known area as Boston, he's been consultating for NHL, the Bruins. In soccer, he's done the Boston Breakers and the New England Revolution. And then again, in MLB, he's had consultations for the Red Sox. On an international and national level, he's had many conferences and talks with MLB coaches, NFL coaches, the USA Women's Ice Hockey. He's been the strength coach on and off. He's also had talks for the German Ice Hockey Federation and the Netherlands Olympic Committee. And lastly, an interesting fact about Mike Boyle is his effect that he's had over 30 years in Boston athletics. He has so much say in what goes on in Boston strength conditioning, so much so that in an article it was noted that when he decided to leave Boston University, he had total control over who was going to be the new head strength and conditioning coach. And even now, when they transitioned again into another strength and conditioning coach, he was an intern for Mike Boyle, and he had a very, very good recommendation from Mike Boyle, and that is one of the reasons why he is now the current strength and conditioning coach. Thank you.